Good morning, everyone. I don't usually go live this early in the morning. This is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that have subscribed, welcome back. For those of you that are brand new, I hope you'll join us. I come on daily and do a reading for each of the signs. I pull a one-card reading for each of the signs. I thought I would do it a little bit differently. I thought I'd put them out by elements starting today. So I'll put them out by air signs with a card that indicates what's overall energy for the collective of the three signs, and then do each individual sign individually. But I was really drawn to come on first thing this morning. It's very early in the morning, and I was drawn to come on live because I had a dream that there was someone that really needed to speak with me. So I don't know if there's somebody that's coming on that really has a pressing question about today. But I thought I would come on and be able to answer any questions that anyone has really early in the morning, and then go ahead and continue and do my daily reading. The moon's in Sagittarius until 7:15 p.m. and when it turns to Capricorn. And Sagittarius is a soft sign, which is nice. It's benefic. It's beneficial to people. It really allows you to get going and have a good day and good interactions and so forth. But we do have a void of moon, a void between 1:30 and 7:15, which just means that it's a waxing moon. It's continuing to gain because we've already had the new moon. However, what's happening is with the waxing moon is that it kind of helps balance out all the retrogrades, right? We have Mars retrograde in Aries till November 13th. We have Saturn's in retrograde, Chiron's in retrograde, Uranus is in retrograde, Neptune's in retrograde, Pluto's in retrograde. So all these retrogrades are producing all this energy that's has everybody kind of anxious and up in the air and not knowing where to settle, where to land. So like I said, I was really drawn to come on first thing this morning just to see if there's anyone that had questions. I feel like I'm supposed to speak to one person in particular out of my collective. And I got this message from the angels. So I thought, you know what, let me come on for a few minutes, see if anyone would like to speak. I noticed there's two people on. Feel free to ask a question. I'll either pull an angel card or psychically I'll answer for you. I have my sage going here and my angel spray, which I will spray to clear the atmosphere and clear all the energies that come through. But if anyone would like to ask a question, please feel free. I am going to sit for a few minutes because I feel like there is someone that needs some information for today. And if that's you, then please speak up. Please say something in the comments, and I'm happy to talk to you. I will also be doing the cards, and I can start them. If no one is speaking, I will start the individual cards for the day. And I'll use the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, and start to use those cards and put them out. I'll start with air signs first: Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, and use a clarifier to see what the general card is. Too many cards fell out. I'm not going to use those. So good morning, Sharon. I was told to come on early today, so maybe I'm not sure who has a specific question or something they're really worried about for today, but it's early for me, but I wanted to come on to be available to anyone who does have questions. So the clarifying card that just came out is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, sixes are about movement, about change. And this particular one happens to be about pentacles or money. Antonia, good morning. I hope for all of you new people that come on that you'll subscribe and you'll stay with me. Sometimes I come on and I do live readings like this when I'm told by my spirit guides to do so. Sometimes I just pull the cards on a weekly day and record it and then upload it to my channel. You can find my website down below at northernlights.com. I'm sorry, northernlights.one, in which case you can go in and see I offer personalized reading, so you can set up and call me for a personalized reading if you would like. And there's also a PayPal. Oh, can't talk. It's early for me. A PayPal channel. which allows you to go in and donate if you'd like to donate to my cause for buying new equipment, new card decks, new things like that to keep the channel rolling. I used to have this channel a while ago, and I decided to come back and start it again. So it's starting fresh and new, and I hope that I'll be growing and all that come on, share my channel so that I'll be growing like crazy and able to offer this for as long as possible. So this collective card for air signs is it's not really watching your money today as so much as just being aware. And this person in this card is definitely donating or helping out other people. So maybe that's something that you do on a regular basis. Hi again, Aslan. I'm so glad you're here this morning. I don't usually do lives this early for everyone that's joining us, but I really felt drawn that someone needed some help this morning or needed some guidance about today, that it's a special or an important day for them. So this card is the signifier or the clarifier for the three cards I'm going to pull. 1, 2, 3. This is Aries. Aries is the 5 of Wands. And I talked a little bit about at the beginning of this video, all the retrogrades that are out there, and it really causes a lot of anger, frustration. It can cause a lot of miscommunication, missed opportunities. And this card is clearly showing fights. It's all in how you react. Fives are conflict. Fives can be loss. And you notice no one in this card is actually getting hit by any of the wands themselves. There is conflict, but no one is being hit by them. So no one is being hurt by them. It could definitely be Saturn energy. It's Saturn, as you know, is front and center. So it definitely could be Saturn energy that's out there. You're very right on target with that. And I think it's important to remember that Mars is retrograde but Saturn is also retrograde. So and as is Chiron, as is Uranus, as is Neptune, as is Pluto. We have so many cards. We have so many planets that are in retrograde right now. And if I misspeak, it's just very early in the morning for me. I don't usually put on my thinking cap until a little bit later, but I kind of hopped out of bed and I was drawn to coming on live this morning. So to answer anyone's questions and Ashley, you're absolutely correct. And anything you want to add about the Saturn energy that you're more familiar with, maybe than even I am, because I'm not an astrologer, I'm a psychic and a medium, but I like to try to give the general energy and the overflow of when I come on of what's happening in the skies today as well. So for Aries, this card specifically is coming up and saying, kind of not really watch your back today. No one is out to get you. Okay. And that's important to remember, because I think at some point today, you may feel that way. But this is just really kind of minor inconveniences or minor disagreements or minor happenings. Someone may trigger you. And it's up to you on how you respond to that, right? We talked about that the other day. So if you respond and you don't react to the trigger and you don't make it a negative issue, then it will move on and it won't become a negative issue. If you react, then it can kind of blow up a little bit more. So this card is a reminder that this is in the air. And as this says, Saturn energy causes lots of overthinking, mental stress, anxiety. Absolutely. And I know everyone is feeling this anyway because of the energy in the air, kind of with the election, with everything that's happening, that's going on in the next 40 days. I know we're all feeling a lot of anxiety and frustration regarding that. But I think Saturn in retrograde is, as Asla says, is making it so much more involved, so much more complicated. I'm pretty sure I'm saying her name correctly, Asla. If I'm not, please let me know, hon. So that's for Aries. For today, Page of Pentacles for Libra. Nice card. It's a messenger card. Pages bring messages. And this message is a message of stability, really. You see the water in the background, a little bit of a bumps, a little bit of emotional ride today, probably going along with the Saturn energy that Asla was talking about a few minutes ago. The page is standing on very firm ground, though, very grounded, and looking intently at his money, looking intently, not that it's going to move, not that you're going to spend a lot, not that there's a problem with any money, but a message is somehow going to come in today, because pages are all about getting messages. And it could also be a younger person in your life that's bringing in some message of of money. It doesn't necessarily mean good or bad. It doesn't necessarily mean, gee, someone is coming and asking you for money, or you're going to get an influx of money. It's kind of just out there for you to pay attention to. And so far, I've had 2 pentacles because I'm going to point this down a little bit so you can see. But the first card that came up, the kind of the collective card, was the 6 of Pentacles. So we have money definitely on topic today. And if money's on topic, just kind of pay attention to it. Doesn't mean it's going to come or it's going to go, but you are aware of it. And maybe it's something to do with the government. Maybe they're changing something. Maybe, people are dependent upon the money that comes in, for the unemployment or for a number of other things, the stimulus check, et cetera. And maybe we're keeping an eye out for that. Maybe there'll be some good news today. So that's the card for Libra. The card for Gemini today, another pentacle. Interesting. And this is the 5 of Pentacles. This card often means kind of being, like the card looks, left out in the cold. 5s are often loss. 5s are often being aware of something that's changing. 3 5s could mean a move, could mean a big change. So I've had 2 5s in the reading so far. So that tells me for air signs, there's some change in the air. These people look desolate. These people look like they're in need of help. So, but the pentacles are right there. All they have to do where it's lit up is go into the church or go into this area and actually get help. It says, feeling the crazy energy. It is crazy energy, as Antonia, you're right. And as I said, everyone is just working on their career like crazy. And I think that's true. I think the people that were displaced during the coronavirus are really, really the recession around the world. Yeah, the loss of money. I mean, this whole reading for air signs is all about money. And this could be, they are feeling that they don't have enough. They are feeling that they're in lack. And remember, what you put energy to is what flows in your universe. So you don't want to put energy to the fact that you're feeling lost. You want to go in to where it's nice and bright and take a hold of this money and take a hold of these energies and ask for help. It's okay to do so. So that's the card for Gemini today. Okay. But the fact that so many pentacles are coming up, I'm putting these back on the deck. I have shuffled the deck a number of times, and I'll shuffle one more time to see what we get now for Earth signs. And I think you guys are so right. It's everything. We're all feeling the energies that are happening around the world. And it doesn't help that the Mars energy is in Aries, which is, it's a warlike sign. It's a sign of anger. It's a sign of resentment. It's all the forest fires that are running rampant. It's all the earthquakes and the hurricanes and, Mother Earth trying to get everyone to pay attention, really. This card fell out, so I'll use that as the collective card. But it really is important to pay attention to the energies that are around you. And remember, you can change them depending how you react to them. And yes, you of course you can ask a question. I'm going to continue with Earth signs, and the card that came up for the collective, believe it or not, is the 9 of Pentacles. So we're getting pentacles like crazy. Today is definitely a money card, and maybe that's why my angels were so keen on me coming on live to talk about this morning. But this card of Pentacles, this is the wish card. This is the card where she has all her money by her side. She knows she's comfortable. She's in beautiful robes. She's got garden-like energy around her. She's very secure in her solar plexus, the yellows, all the yellows in this card. She's very secure in herself, stepping into her own power. And it's the wish card. So really, take some time and be aware. This is collectively for Earth signs, which is wonderful. Money is around you like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised when we pull the other cards for Earth signs if money shows up as an indicator for any of you that money is actually coming in. I have my crystals with me that I use. This is a pink Lemurian crystal, which is a record keeper as well, and really tells me a lot about the energy that's around us. So I always like to have it here when I'm doing my readings. And I have sage burning as well. And ask, so you can ask a question anytime you like, honey. I'm going to put this down here as the collective. And first sign I pull up is for Capricorn, Ace of Cups, beautiful card. Cups are all about emotions. Look at all the emotion that's overflowing, and the right down to the water. It shows us more emotion. Ace is a new beginning, a brand new beginning. So for Capricorns today, you may be starting a new job. You may be starting or noticing someone in a love life. Maybe your love life is turning. Maybe you're married and you've been married for a long time, but today's an important day and you're going to notice a switch or something that's very positive for you. So because Ace of Cups is all about a change in your emotional feelings, a brand new beginning in your emotional feelings, moving forward with something that's just beginning. You finished the 10 and now we're starting with the Ace again. So it's a great time to get out there and really put your energies into manifesting when the Ace comes up. Put your energy into manifesting what can possibly come in for you. If you want something to change, definitely change it. It's the perfect time when an Ace comes up. And the Ace of Cups, your emotional well-being is steady today. And it's a perfect card to start and manifest. Let's see. Asta said, my mom wants me married, the typical Indian arranged marriage. Should I agree to that? Unfortunately, that's a free will question, Asta. I think that free will, anything to do with choosing a partner, you both have a say in. So the angels won't really give me a definitive answer. But I can say if it's something that you believe in, carrying on the tradition, then I think it's something that you might want to talk to your family about, it, carrying on the tradition. It's up to you. If you happen to be in love with somebody right now and you really want to talk, marry them instead, you may want to talk to your family. I feel like open lines of communication a little bit, but it's not a matter of the angels saying, yes, make the decision to agree or not. I feel like there's more to it. And I feel like you're talking to your mom about this and kind of expressing your feelings. You certainly don't want to go against your tradition is what I'm hearing. So I think that's true. You're scared of relationships in general. So it might not be the right time for you, Asa. Maybe it's not the right time. And maybe talking to your mom about the fact that you're not ready to take that leap of faith. I think that would be the best thing to do to keep the communication open. Okay. And let's see a few more questions. Antonio is saying it's 12 a.m. the 24th here in New Zealand. Oh, welcome. I have a lot of viewers that come on from New Zealand. And I can't sleep. Money has been on my mind. And clearly the way the cards are all coming up, all of the air signs had money, and the clarifier already for the earth signs is the 9 of Pentacles, which is all about money and abundance. And it's not necessarily even money just in the sense of money alone, but it's abundance in your life. It could be abundance in love. It could be abundance in health. It could be abundance in money. I'm being drawn to this card specifically as an abundance in money card. So that might be what you're thinking of. And when we get to your sign, let me know, and I'll take a look at that. Antonia says, I'm with you. Ask the career, money, love, sick, and my husband is looking after me. I'm never sick, and it's definitely a loving feeling. And that's a beautiful example, Antonio, of the card that we had for the Ace of Cups that just came up. This card is for Capricorn, but if it sings true and it rings true to you, then definitely take it as a card for you as well, because this could be just a loving relationship. It could be a brand new change in a relationship that wasn't any different. And I'm sure it's lovely being taken care of, Antonio, because I'm hearing from your angels that you take care of everybody. So for once, having somebody take care of you is a nice thing. I hope you feel better, hon. It says, yes, you're really right. Should talk to her. Yeah, I don't think you should leave it. And I don't think you should go one way or another without having a discussion with her, especially explain how you feel. That's the best way to go. Okay, the next person I'm drawing for is Virgo, which is King of Wands. Beautiful. This can represent either a female or a male. It's gender neutral. All the cards I pull are necessarily doesn't have to be a male energy. But the king sitting on his throne looking at the wand, material goods, it's growing, it's growth. I mean, along the same line as the pentacles, not necessarily money, but feeling very secure, feeling in charge of his destiny, feeling in charge of everything that's around him for Virgo. It could also be literally a man that's coming into your life that has that kind of sense of control or has that kind of sense of wanting to take care of somebody. And Antonio, this could relate to you as well. A man that's kind of taking over and taking you off the main throne here for a little bit to try to help you and keep you out in charge. You do take care of everyone, Antonio, which I love. I definitely was gifted to be here for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that's part of the reason that you joined my channel, because I feel the same way as you, that I take care of everyone also. But sometimes it's really nice to take a step back and take care of yourself. Okay, and I think that's what you need to do, and I'm really happy that he's stepping up to the plate and taking care of you and helping you feel so wonderful. And this card could definitely represent that. Specifically for Virgo, I would keep an eye out for, this could be a new male that's coming into your life, or a new female that's coming into your life, sitting on the throne, maybe a little bit older than you. But it also could just mean you feeling success, you feeling in power, you feeling that you've got everything under control. You look very comfortable there. Okay. And Antonio is saying he is taking over beautiful connection. Oh, that's lovely. I'm so glad. That's exactly what he needs to do at this point. So the card for Taurus is the Two of Swords. The swords represent the truth to me. The swords represent speaking your mind, actually vocalizing what it is you want to say. There's a lot of blue in this card. There's a lot of emotion, which the emotions seem pretty calm, but the blue is the throat chakra. Speaking your mind, speaking your communication. She is blindfolded, so she has a choice to make, but she's not willing to open her eyes and look at both yet. She's not willing to make that decision. So she's going to be sitting, Taurus is going to be sitting today in that kind of mode where, gee, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which direction to go. And this is the here and now, because look at the moon. It's almost a first crescent moon, which is, I think we're just entering now. So this is definitely the here and now, but take the blinders off is what I'm hearing, Taurus. Don't necessarily keep your blinders on. If there's a decision you need to make, take your blinders off, look at both sides, and then make a clear-cut decision. But this is telling you to go with the truth, go with your gut. You don't have to listen to other people. You can certainly take their thoughts and their ideas into consideration, but it's not something that you need to do. Okay, this is your decision alone, but you can't do it without looking at the two solutions or the two answers. So take the blindfold off and move forward. Okay, so that's for our earth signs today. We'll put those on the deck, and I'm going to reshuffle before we start our water signs. I'm so glad you guys could join us, and I really feel like there's a reason, like I said, that I came on this morning early. There's only a few people here, but one of you definitely need to be here, because as soon as I woke up and opened my eyes, my angels were like, you need to get on live. Somebody needs you. So here I am, and I'm really happy to be that person if I can help you in any way. So let's pull the first card, which is the clarifying card. Every sign has gotten a clarifier for a pentacle now. This is amazing. So this is the overall sign for the sign of water signs, the Queen of Pentacles. She's looking lovingly at this money. She has worked very hard for it. Look at all the activity around her. Her feet are planted firmly on the ground. There is a little bit of mountains, a little bit of discord that was in the background that she's worked through. But look at all the flowers around her, which really shows she has worked hard to getting to the place she is at now. She's very proud to be sitting on that throne. You're so welcome, Antonio. I'm so happy, Antonio. I'm so happy to be here. This might be a really good time every morning to stop by if people come on and find the need. And I'm happy to work with people. If you could do me a favor and please share out this channel to your friends so that other people will join us. And get people to come on board, that would be great. The more people that come on board, the quicker I get to 1,000 people. When I get to 1,000 people, I will give out a free reading, a free private reading. So that's something I'm excited to do. For every 1,000 that I get to, I'll be doing a free reading. And down below, there's a place for PayPal for donations of love. If anyone would like to donate, I really appreciate your help in supporting the channel. So this collective, I'm going to get back to because it's another pentacle. So every one of the signs has been a pentacle, and it's about money or abundance in your life. And it's definitely about, like I said, not just, even though the pentacles oftentimes represent abundance of money, it could be abundance in health, abundance in family, abundance in love around you, abundance in feeling nurtured and taken care of. any kind of abundance. And she's looking lovingly down at this pentacle as if she's content, she's happy, she's peaceful. So I'm going to leave that as the collective card for water signs. And we'll start with Cancer first. I'll pull from the top of the deck. And I get the Six of Swords. And again, this is, you can see the calmness of the water, but you can't see the person that's being driven across the water. They're leaving the rough seas. This person is taking them to another different destination. This sometimes can mean, Cancer, this sometimes can mean that you're taking a trip. It could be as simple as you leaving and going somewhere and taking a trip. Maybe you're feeling a little cooped up by the energies around you and everything we've all been going through for the past 6 or 7 months. But this also, the swords are all in front of her. So she's coming into an area, or she's going to be traveling to an area, or she's looking today at an area that really needs to be focused on. The truth. Okay, the truth is going to win out with all these swords that are out here. And it also means speaking your truth. So you may be going specifically, and Antonio, this could be, Astla, this could be talking to you, sitting down with your mom and speaking your truth and telling her how you feel. It also could be for Cancers, just travel and knowing that it's not going to be as easy a travel as you expect it to be. There may be some hiccups in the road. Nothing awful, just hiccups. So that's a really card for you. Antonia's laughing. She's saying, I was definitely meant to be here. We were meant to go on holiday. Oh, that's wonderful. So, and are you not going on holiday because of everything that's happening? Because this could definitely be showing a card for the fact that holiday has stopped. Not too many people are going on holiday right now. Maybe taking small trips. Maybe that's definitely something that you can look at this card for, which is a Cancer card. Next is Scorpio. Oh my gosh. Okay, another pentacle. This is the 10 of Pentacles. And you guys have seen me shuffling these cards like crazy. It's not like they're all stacked on the deck. The wish card, the fulfillment card, the children, the happy family, everything that they could possibly need in this Scorpio card, which is beautiful. Abundance in love, abundance in riches, abundance in health. However you want to look at it, however it can apply to you. This is a day for you to know that your money is secure, you're safe, you don't need to worry. Don't put out there that you feel lack of funds. Put out there that you feel you're abundant, because this card is definitely a card of abundance. Okay, Scorpio. Pisces, let's see which card we pull for you. The Four of Wands, beautiful card. Happy family. Fours, the angels are around you when I pull a four card, I firmly believe. You see all the yellow in this card as opposed to a card like this one, which has the grays and the unknown and the truth be told with the swords. This is all about the solar plexus and speaking and being in your sense of fulfillment and sitting in your power and knowing that you are feeling happy. This is a happy family. This is like either a marriage or something that's going through changes, which are very, very positive. Could be a new marriage. It could be that you're going to a wedding. But that's what I'm feeling from this brocade above. And you can see the couple in the background, very victorious, very happy. Maybe it's standing in front of a house. This could be for Jackie, who hasn't come on yet this morning, but maybe this is, deciding that they want to go with that house. Antonio, I'm 29 and I have the chicken pox and a tiny hiccup. Oh, I'm sorry you had the chicken pox. Definitely stay in. Is it Sohel? Soul? Hi, you don't have to call me ma'am. You can call me Lisa, but I'm glad to have you here. Welcome to my channel. And you're a Pisces. Okay, we're definitely coming up to Pisces next. This is this is Pisces. So that's perfect card for you. It's happiness today. It's happiness. It's joy. It's fruition. All of your wishes coming to a point where that they're finally coming true, which is something that you've wanted for a long time. So really enjoy this day then, Antonia. This is a day for you. So even though you have chickenpox and you're under the weather and you're not feeling good, things are happening around you. Magic is still happening around you. And I really believe that with the cards, that we can create our own happiness. We can create our own manifestation. We can create our own abundance. So it's a beautiful card. So that's it for the water signs. I'm going to shuffle one more time and finish with the fire signs, and then I'll do 5 minutes of Reiki. I always do 5 minutes sending Reiki to you, everyone, for the day. I do that after every reading, whether it's live or whether it's been recorded. And so I will do that today as well. Give everybody kind of a head start and good energy, and maybe help you with your chicken pox. You will enjoy the day. Such a beautiful card. I'm so glad, Antonio. It is a lovely card to have drawn for you as a Pisces. So now we're going to be doing fire, which is Aries. And remember, Mars is in Aries. Mars is very comfortable in Aries. That's the planet that likes to be in Aries because it's its home planet. However, it is the planet. Mars is the planet of a war, and sometimes it can be the planet of frustration and anger and anxiety. So don't be surprised if that does come up. Okay, for Aries, let's pull the collective card. That card was just a card that was on the bottom of the deck. That's why I put it aside. So we've got the Nine of Wands. And he's standing in front of all these wands. It's almost like what I'm hearing for Aries, it's almost like he's put up this protection around him. And he's standing by himself, guarding over whatever it is he feels a need to guard. He's standing alone. He doesn't have anybody around him with all these swords. They're just placed around him. And I get as a feeling of protection. So this Aries person is standing in the middle. Maybe you're not wanting to feel all the energy that's around you. Maybe you're not wanting to feel that, there's a lot of negativity out there, and a lot of anger and a lot of frustration and a lot of anxiety. Maybe you're standing your ground and hoping that with all the blue energy that the energy will clear for you. And this is a collective for all of the fire signs, the collective card. So that's true for all of you, not just Aries, Leo, and Sag as well. Aries, you got the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, exchanging of ideas. You notice the medical insignia in the middle, which I happen to notice. I'm a registered nurse, so I always notice medical things or get medical visions when I'm talking to people. But a card of joining forces, of working with someone that may be different than you today, Aries. You may find this could be somebody at work or at home that you've had disagreements with, and you finally both decide to put the disagreements down and work together. Because if you look closer, they're reaching out and touching. Can you see? So they are combining their efforts. It's beautiful. The strength is above them with the lion. But you notice the differences. Okay, one's wearing a short dress and boots, and the other's wearing a long gown. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. It means they're different. So embrace your differences today, Aries. Really pay attention to the differences that are in the air, and maybe reach out to someone that might need to listen or talk to you today. Okay, Leo, let's pull a card for you today, and we get the Four of Cups. And fours, I believe the angels are around us. He's sitting, contemplating. He has his arms crossed, which makes me think he's a little skeptical. So he's looking at this cups like, gee, what do I do with them? What does it mean for me? Cups are overflowing with everything that he's manifesting in his life. Emotions, especially, are cups. So he might have a lot of different choices of emotions in front of him. And here comes a hand, whether it be a hand of the Almighty, if somebody you believe in, your higher power, bringing him and handing him another cup, the fourth cup, which may make him at least unfold his arms and be a little more open to the cups that are in front of him. So that's important, Leo, for you to take note if something is being brought into you. It's okay to change your mind. Okay, I think that's important for you to remember. It's a really nice card, but it just means pay attention to what's around you. Sagittarius, got the Five of Wands. This came up for a clarifier for another one of our signs. I think it was the air sign in the beginning. And there's Sag, it could just mean differences or battles in your life, differences of opinion or differences of what you believe in, but you notice no one is being hurt by these. It's kind of like they're sword fighting, but with wands. They all have growth on them. So everyone who's using a wand here is paying attention to the people next to them and maybe growing and learning from their discussions, but not always being on the same page with what they believe. So that's important to remember. Okay. Um, and going back to, the clarifier or the signifier for all the collective here of all the fire signs is the Nine of Wands. So you have a lot of wands. You have a lot of balance to do today is what I'm hearing, Sagittarius. Okay. So that's all the signs today, but I do want to see if you have any more questions for me. I'm really glad I came on. I think I was able to answer a couple of questions for people that really needed some answers. I'm going to put this back up so that you can see me, and I am going to do the 5 minutes of Reiki, sending Reiki healing energy, which I love to do personally because I really feel that everybody, if everybody could get Reiki every day, the world would be a better place. It's a very calming, healing energy, and the music itself is very calming and healing, but the fact that I'm sending you this energy is really important. So let me just gear it up here and get it going for you, and then I will send you this healing energy. Thank you for joining me today, and please feel free to visit my website below for any further information, and I'll probably be on later. I'm going to be starting my individual readings, starting with Libra, because today we move into Libra. So I'll do, for the month of October, I'll do each of the signs individually, and I'll do a full Celtic cross for that. I know everyone's still getting used to what I do. I try to do the daily readings, just like this, where I go through each of the signs. And then on Sundays, I do a live mediumship reading where you can come on and I will be talking to your loved ones who have crossed over and pull through messages for you. That's on Sundays. So if you've filled or signed the notifications and rung the bell down below, you'll be notified when I do come on Sundays. And then monthly, I'll be doing for each sign as well. Okay, so feel free to write any comments below, and I will definitely get to them and answer them for you. It's been a pleasure being with you today. You're so welcome, and I'm going to do the healing now, Antonio, especially for you, Antonio, with your chicken pox, you poor thing. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the Reiki, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thank you and have a wonderful day.